If you're a home buyer or a real estate agent, it's important to know how to identify properties that are eligible for certain Community Revitalization Act programs, or CRA for short. These programs are simply amazing. They can qualify buyers for as little as 0% down on a conventional loan. You can qualify for mortgage insurance waivers, rate discounts, and even extra funds for closing. For example, Arbor Financial Group offers an exclusive $10,000 forgivable loan program that can be used for closing costs, down payment, etc. So let's see how easy it is to determine if a property is eligible for this program. So let's start with a property address. You may be familiar with Redfin or Zillow. Whatever the website is that you are looking at listings, go ahead and copy that address for a property that you find that you are interested in. Let's see if this property is eligible for the extra savings under a Community Revitalization Act program. I'll include the address in the description below. The first thing you're going to want to do, and I don't know why this government website does this, but they're always a year ahead. We don't want to use 2026 because 2026 data is not published until mid-2026. So the label shouldn't be there, but it is. We need to switch that to 2025. Next, we're going to paste that address in here. You can also type the address if you want. It'll show up here and you simply click on that address. Now we've confirmed this is the location of that property. This one happens to be in San Diego County, one of the eligible counties for this program. And the address, we see San Diego County here. Next, we're going to click on very important census demographic data. That's going to pop open this table with the information we're looking for to determine if this property is eligible. So the first item we're going to look at is tract income level here. And you'll see here that it's moderate. Now, if the tract income level is low or moderate, congratulations, the property, in fact, all of the properties within this census tract, and you can see the outline of the blue border here, all of the properties within that area, as long as they meet other requirements like maximum loan amount and that sort of thing, all of these properties are eligible for Community Revitalization Act funds. So moderate is good. If it's an upper or middle, then that alone wouldn't allow it to qualify. But there's one more factor that we can consider, and that's the tract minority percentage. So the purpose of Community Revitalization Act programs is to help promote homeownership in otherwise underserved or historically underserved areas. Now, those criteria are set at the program level, and in this particular case, we're looking at the tract minority percentage, and that should be greater than 50%, meaning it's a majority minority census tract, or tract income level, either low or moderate. Now, it can meet both of those requirements, and in fact, that will double your rate discount if it meets both of those requirements, but either one of those requirements met is fine. It can be in an upper income area, but be majority minority, greater than 50% minority in that census tract, and still qualify for these special financing terms. So we notice down here, tract minority percentage is 75%. So it also meets that tract requirement as well. So based on the fact that it meets both tract minority percentage and tract income level percentage, this property would not only be eligible for this special financing, as little as 0 down, anywhere from 0 down to 20% down, with no mortgage insurance, conventional loan, competitive interest rates. It would also get double the interest rate discount. So for example, if you're a borrower qualifying at 0% down and your qualifying interest rate based on your credit score is 6.25%, for example, we would automatically knock a quarter point off that interest rate, and instead of 6.25%, your loan would be at 6% interest rate based on those criteria in the census tract. Okay, let's look at one other property here. Let's go over here. Now this one is in Paris, so Riverside County. Again, let's just copy the address here. Go ahead and paste it over here. And when it comes up, we select it. Census demographic data. This one is also moderate, so it meets that criteria, and it's 94% minority, meeting that criteria as well. Once again, all of the homes in this census tract are eligible. So if you see one, if you're looking at this home on Starboard Way in Paris, and you come over here to the census tract review, and you happen to know that there's another home down the street, you know that if it's within this census tract, it's also eligible for this program. Guys, don't leave money on the table this year. And if you are looking to either buy a home and save some money on your purchase, or you're a realtor looking at representing clients who are either buying in this area or these areas, or you're a real estate agent looking at a listing presentation in these areas, and you want to know if the listing that you're about to take on happens to be eligible for these programs, it's very easy to determine if it's eligible. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below or reach out anytime. I'm happy to help. You can text me an address and I'll get right back to you and let you know if it is eligible for one of these special programs. I'd love to help you save money in 2026. Thank you so much.